All right, and joining me in the studio, of course, is Himakshi, who will be taking us through all the calls that we are getting. And just at the outset of the show, we want all our viewers to start calling in. We are taking your calls live. We also have Narendra Solanki, the head of Fundamental Research Investment Services, Anand Rathi Shares and Stockbrokers, joining us on the fundamentals, and Dr. Ravi Singh, the SVP Retail Research, Religare Broking, joining us on the technicals. Good evening, gentlemen. Thank you very much for being with us on Ask Profit.
Good evening.
And let's just hit the ground running, in fact. And we're going to take up a query that we're getting from Anil from Chandigarh now. He's asking about Hindalco. He says he's got about 115 shares at 668 rupees a piece, and he is a short-term investor. So he's looking for some short-term guidance on this one. Ravi, would you like to take this one?
Yeah, right now it's trading at 630 and there is a very strong support at this level, and most of the moving averages are consolidating at this point of time. So I can say that you just buy take some some averages. So that this point of time, and you can increase your position also. Put the stop loss of 595 for the target of 720 in near term. So just hold. If you add, that is good for you.
So hold on Hindalco. Also, we're going to take up another query from Ricky, who's written to us from Assam. Jamna Auto Industries is the stock that he wants to know about. He's looking for a long-term view. The viewer has bought about 170 shares at 111 rupees a piece. Jamna Auto, of course, has corrected nearly 40% from 52-week highs. Let me bring that question to Narendra. So, Narendra, what are you looking at in terms of the fundamentals of the company? And the viewer, of course, wants a longish-term view on it.
See, as far as stock specific is concerned, right now it is not under our active coverage. However, since the company is operating into heavy commercial vehicle segment, so if you look at the sales trend data, it has been a bit sluggish, so to say. So the holding period for the client might be longer, and one has to wait for a few more quarters in order to show the real performance. So if the person is ready to hold it for a period pretty long term, then it can continue to remain with the investment.
All right. We're also getting one more query from Bengaluru. Ravi is writing to us and he's saying that whether it's a good entry level to buy Piramal Pharma for long term, that is, he's expecting 4 years. So Piramal Pharma has gained nearly 85% in last 1 year, which indicates a very good performance. So Narendra, what is your outlook towards the stock?
Right now, we are neutral on a pharmaceutical space because a lot of our pharma industry exposure is to US and developed markets and export countries. And since the geopolitical situation which we are seeing is a bit volatile, so we would like to wait for another more quarter in order to clarity to emerge both on pricing front and volume front. And specifically on the stock, the Piramal is not under our every product, so we have no recommendation as of now.
Right. Any stocks that you essentially recommend in the pharma space?
We are currently recommending the players which are into CDMO kind of a place, plus like generic players like Divi's Lab, Dr. Reddy's. So these are the large players which we are currently recommending.
Okay, so Divi's Labs, Dr. Reddy's are the two that they are recommending. I'm going to take a caller next. Hi, Manikanta. May I know where you're calling from?
I'm calling from Andhra Pradesh.
All right, and give us a brief sense of what you want to know, and also, I think it's NTPC Green. You have some shares. Did you buy it with something in mind, and when did you buy it?
Yes, I have 101 shares of NTPC Energy at average price of 340.44 rupees. And I'm planning for a long term, and I want to consolidate about 5,000 shares.
Okay. So let's take that question to Ravi first, and then we'll get a view from Narendra as well. So Ravi, he's looking for a long-term perspective, but give us a bit of an idea about how the share has been doing on the charts so far.
Yeah, very recent listing and made a high of 140 round and now is in profit booking zone. So profit booking may be heavy. You may see some more and around 115 to 110 levels. But my point is that this point of time, yeah, stock is looking very good. So I think you should wait for some time and you can average at around 110 to 105 levels. Maybe more pain, but longer term prospects, definitely you earn more return. So more pain, more return, more gain. So longer term prospects, 3 to 6 months or 8 months, you should hold this position.
All right. We're also getting one more caller from Bengaluru. Hi, Raghuveer.
यस मैडम, मेरा पास 2000 शेयर है वॉकहार्ट फार्म का.
ओके.
बॉट रेट इज 400 रुपीज.
ओके. ये आपने कब खरीदे थे?
अभी दो साल हुआ है.
2 साल हो गए. ओके. और क्या रीजन था इसके पीछे खरीदने का? बाकी फार्मर्स
कुछ भी नहीं था. पहले में हमें इसमें 5-6 साल के पहले एक बार बिजनेस किया था, उसमें प्रॉफिट आया था. उसके बाद नीचे आ गया, 800 में लिया. उसके बाद एवरेज करके करके मेरा पास 2000 शेयर 400 रुपए में लिया हूँ मैं.
ओके.
अभी 1 साल होल्ड कर सकता हूँ. क्या करना, अभी होल्ड करना या क्या
सेल करना है?
प्रॉफिट बुक करना. हाँ, प्रॉफिट बुक करना, क्या करना.
ठीक है. So, Narendra, I'd like to come to you on this one. He's asking, he's bought 2,000 shares at 400 rupees of Wockhardt Pharma. So, what is your take on it? How has the stock been performing so far?
First of all, this is not under our recommendation list currently.
All right.
So, yeah.
So, let me just take a short-term view on it then. Ravi, if you could just help me figure out what the investor should be doing next.
First, I want to congratulate because you have entered in the right level and you get more return at this point of time. Yearly return is 246% and 3-month return is 45%. Sir, ज्यादा लालच मत करिए, थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिट बुक कर लीजिए और 50% शेयर पे, यानी 2000 शेयर है, 1000 शेयर पे प्रॉफिट बुक कर लीजिए. एंड इफ यू वांट टू इन्वेस्ट अगेन, यू जस्ट वेट फॉर द सम करेक्शन. 1200 level is good and entry level that point of time. And again, target would be the 1650 to 1800 in longer term prospects. So if you want to hold, just hold it, put the stop loss of 1200 rupees. And longer term, that means at least 1 year, at least 1.5 year, you may get more return. But my suggestion is, my point of time, my strategy is that book 50% profit at current level.
So he's telling you not to get greedy at this point in time. Before I take another caller, just to remind our viewers that we are continuously taking your calls live on Ask Profit. So do feel free to call us on the numbers that are flashing on your screen. And also we will be taking up WhatsApp queries, as many as we can. Let's go across to Vishwas now, calling in from Bengaluru. Hi Vishwas, how are you doing this evening?
Hi ma'am, my name is Vishwas.
Yes, tell us more.
KPI Green and 530 stars. Hold or sell or short or one month period, madam.
Okay, so you're looking for a short-term view. Let's go to Ravi on this one. Ravi, he's got KPI Green Energy, 530 shares at 900 rupees a piece. Looking for a short-term view of about a month is what I understood he said.
So Vishwas ji, be confident because your name is Vishwas, so confident rahiye and your stock is too good. And you can see again level of 1050 level. So do one thing, you just buy at about 780 or 770 levels, do some average and collect some more stocks, so your average will down and you can achieve the level target of 1050 to 1080 levels. So please hold this your position and do some average.
All right, we're also getting one more WhatsApp query from Mysore, and Nandish is writing to us saying that he's bought 2,500 shares of Hindustan Copper at 300 a piece. So should he be holding these stocks for the next 3 years or exit now? So can we please pull up Hindustan Copper? The stock was, I think, significantly down today, and overall also the stock has been under pressure. So should the investors stay invested in Hindustan Copper? Narendra, first I'd like to come to you to take us through the fundamental view on it.
See, currently we don't have any recommendation, but copper is a global commodity and cyclical play. And if you look at the performance of China's economy, so it is a reflection of that it reflects the overall pricing of the copper reflects the overall economic sentiments globally. So if you look at the Chinese economy, it's not been performing, and Chinese government has been struggling and announcing stimulus after stimulus in order to pent up its GDP growth to required acceptance levels. So until unless the overall global world GDP growth sustains a certain level and economic grows, the copper will continue to underperform overall. Hence, the prices won't recover. This would be reflected in the all the copper, most of the copper companies. So likewise, one has to track the global supply and demand scenario and capacities. So in near term, I don't think there's any significant economic recovery happening for the global economy or the Chinese economy per se. So I think it should not provide an immediate relief, and the holding period might be longer than usual.
All right, let's go across now to another caller calling in from Hyderabad. Subbarao is on the phone line with us. Hi, Subbarao. Ask
Yes,
away.
madam.
Tell us.
Hello, madam.
Yes, please go ahead with your question.
Yeah, I am holding LIC, madam, 100 shares, bought at 940 rupees.
Okay.
What are the prospects, long term, short term?
And when did you buy these?
1 year back, madam.
1 year ago. Okay.
Yes,
Going across first to Ravi. Ravi, he's looking for a short-term view. LIC is a stock that he's holding for the past year. 940 rupees is the price that he bought it at a piece.
Ma'am, everything is good in LIC, but I'm not satisfied. Why? Because this stock don't give any much return if you talk about a return. So I'll suggest LIC is a name, brand, everything is good, but do one thing. You are clever, so do switch your position or LIC Housing Finance, because that stock is looking very attractive at this point of time. So this is the time where you can switch your stock, exit LIC and buy LIC Housing Finance. They have a potential to give about to be a 20-25% return on year basis. So stock looking attractive at this point of time. So do these changes and wait for some time for the return.
Okay, quickly, Narendra, is that a view you hold as well?
Yeah, pretty much. If you see overall insurance segment, so LIC has been facing headwinds in terms of new businesses. If you see latest month data, private insurers have performed well better than LIC, and it has also lost its market share. So I think there is a long period ahead of LIC wherein it has to revamp it and post some good growth in order to sustain. So I agree with the technical view.
Okay, we're also getting one more caller from Bengaluru. Hi, Zedith.
Good evening.
Good evening. Please go ahead with your query.
Yeah, I have a CDSL share, 100 shares at 1,850 rupees.
All right.
And I'd like to know its downward trajectory, because recently we see a lot of consolidation and profit booking lately.
Right.
And obviously it has rallied more than 30% within a month, which makes it little overvalued. And I'm just planning for a long term. So just like to know what is the immediate downturn we would like to see. I have seen 1,775 rupees as low today. And I'd like to know how far will it go so that I can accumulate more.
All right. So Ravi, I'll come directly to you on this. What is your take on CDSL? How is it looking on the charts?
Yeah, first I want to congratulate, sir. You have done a great job because you are perfectly find out the level. So I'll just help out. If you buy at 1,700 or 1,680 levels, that there is a very strong support at this that level. So you may definitely you may increase your position at that level, and for the target of 2020 to 2021-20. So upside is more, downside is limited. Put your money at 1,700 to 1,680 levels again.
Okay. So, Narendra, is that the view that you also share for CDSL?
Yeah, currently we don't have any recommendation on this stock, so I'll go with the technical.
All right.
Okay, let's go across to Venkatesh joining in from Bengaluru. Hi, Venkatesh.
Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
I am Venkesh from Bangalore. I am holding 1,000 Karur Vysya Bank shares purchased at 230 rupees. So what is your advice whether we can hold for long term or short term?
Just give us some more specifics. When did you buy this and how long do you intend to hold it for?
No, I purchased about 1 month before. I don't have any idea of holding it, but I want your advice whether we can hold it or sell it off.
Okay, Ravi, would you like to take this one? He's holding 1,000 shares at 230 rupees a piece.
My suggestion is that you just take an exit from this stock and add on Bank of Baroda. That stock have a more potential and right now is trading about to the support level. So that stock have a more potential to achieve 280 or 270 levels. So just take exit and buy another stock.
Okay, we're also getting one more caller from Gwalior now. Hi, Jai Kishan.
मैडम नमस्कार, गुड इवनिंग।
नमस्ते, कैसे हेल्प कर सकते हैं आपकी, बताइए।
हाँ मैडम, मेरे पास ना अडानी विल्मर के 1000 शेयर हैं 350 के रेट पे।
ओके, तो ये आपने कब खरीदे?
अभी 2-3 महीने हो गए हैं।
अच्छा, तो आपको क्या जानना है?
मेरे को बस यह जानना है कि इसको होल्ड करूं कि सेल करूं इसको।
तो शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए आप सोच रहे हैं या लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए रखना चाहते हैं?
दोनों, मैं शॉर्ट टर्म के लिए भी और लॉन्ग टर्म के लिए भी सोच सकता हूं।
ऑल राइट, सो Ravi, I'd like to take a short-term view on Adani Wilmar. What is your take on it?
मैम, आई कैन से दैट सिंपल। जय किशन जी, देखिए एक चीज का ध्यान रखिए, अदानी के स्टॉक्स में खास तौर से अदानी विल्मर, अदानी पावर, अदानी पोर्ट, इन सभी स्टॉक्स में थोड़ी वोलेटिलिटी होती है, थोड़ा सा डाउन साइड आपको देखने को मिलता है, बट घबराइए नहीं, थोड़ा सा पोटेंशियल लेकर बैठिए, आपको अच्छे रिटर्न्स मिलेंगे। इफ यू टॉक अबाउट लेवल्स, तो आपको अदानी विल्मर इस समय आपके पास है, बिल्कुल होल्ड करके रखिए। 380 और 400 के लेवल्स आपको जल्द देखने को मिलेंगे। एंड एवरी इन्वेस्टर, आई कैन से दैट देयर इज अ लॉट ऑफ वोलेटिलिटी इन अदानी स्टॉक्स, अदानी विल्मर and अदानी पावर, but if you sit tight or you have a confidence to take a more pain, so more gain, that there is a simple strategy in Adani stocks.
All right, so Narendra, what is your view on it? How is Adani Wilmar's performance looking to you in the near future?
We have no recommendation on Adani stocks as of now.
All right, and just for your viewers' discretion, NDTV is a subsidiary of AMG Media Networks Limited, an Adani Group company. And with this, we have one more query coming in from Sanjeev. Hi, Sanjeev.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello. So tell us about your query.
मैडम, मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि ये जोमेटो मैंने खरीदे हुए हैं आज से 2 साल पहले 81 के रेट पे।
ठीक है,
तो अभी मैं काफी टाइम से ये इसमें कुछ मूवमेंट ही नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, तो मैं इसको क्या होल्ड करूं या इसको बेचूं? मुझे ये इसके बारे में एडवाइस चाहिए।
Okay, so Ravi, I'll come to you on this. There has been a tussle between Zomato and Swiggy shares. Lots of queries. We keep on encountering queries regarding these two stocks particularly. So what is your take on it? How is Zomato's performance looking on the charts?
सर, फर्स्ट आपको यही बताना चाहूंगा कि पहले जोमेटो में प्रॉफिट बुक करिए, फैमिली के साथ न्यू ईयर पे होटल पे जाइए घूमने के लिए, एंजॉय करिए। इतना पैसा आपको मिला है, दोबारा कुछ चेंज होने वाला नहीं है। 300 एक अपर साइड एक रेजिस्टेंस है, अगेन आपको ये लेवल्स मिलेंगे, तो पहले हॉलिडे का इंतजाम करिए। शेयर्स पे इन्वेस्ट किया है तो थोड़ा एंजॉय भी करिए, सो बुक द प्रॉफिट।
Okay, and Narendra, if I could get a fundamental view on Zomato.
I think the stock has performed good in past, if you see. Plus, post IPO of Swiggy, the competitive intensity is also increasing if we see on a practical purposes if we go and order the food. So I think the much of the performance is behind, and right now we don't have recommendation. Hence, I go with the technical view. Sure.
Okay. Let's go across to Chirag on the phone line right now. He's joining in from Gujarat. Hi, Chirag.
Yes, madam.
Yes, Chirag. So go ahead with your question. I think it revolves around RP Industries.
Yes, madam. RP Industries. I am having 220 shares, 462 price. What is your long-term view and any margin query about that company?
All right. Narendra, would you like to take this one? He's looking for a 5-year view on RP Industries.
See, if you see the latest result, the company has this quarter was the worst result of the company, and the continuous pricing pressure, which this company is seeing in MMA segment, which is especially in agrochemical segment, and EBITDA margin was completely below expected. So expectation. Also, the management has also not given a good guidance, and it has also trimmed down the guidances. So I think the stock will take longer than usual time to recover, and if he can exit the stock and invest in other stock, I think that would be a better opportunity instead of just waiting for it, because according to us, it's a sell rating and it would take more than 1 year to scale back to the performance. So I think it's better to exit now and invest in other growing stocks.
Okay, we're also getting one more caller from Surat. Hi, Sanjay.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening. Thanks for speaking to NDTV Profit. How can we help you?
Yes, madam, I am holding NHPC.
Okay.
713 quantity, and my purchase price is about 38.
All right.
So my question is, it's all-time high is more than 120 or 125, if I am not wrong.
Yes.
So will it go to this level again? First question is this. And should I hold for long term?
All right. So you're asking for a long-term view on NHPC. Narendra, if you could take this one. How has the stock been performing so far, and what's the fundamental outview?
The overall sector-wise, we are positive on the power and capital goods sector per se, and NHPC, since we don't have any recommendation, so don't have any recommendation to tell. But I think overall the sector is looking positive, and the power demand is also very growing, especially a lot of new demand centers which are coming in, like data centers, etc. So this will continue to keep the overall power installation growth going ahead. So the investor may continue to hold it, but we don't have any firm recommendation from our side.
All right. And before we go to our next caller, just a quick reminder to our viewers, do call us on the numbers that are flashing on your screens. We are continuing to take your calls live for the next half hour. We are, of course, also going to be taking some WhatsApp questions. So first, let me go across to Sandesh calling in from Mysore. Hi, Sandesh. I think you've got a decent number of shares of Hindustan Copper. So tell us more.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I'm expecting there is a shortage of copper, across the worldwide, like during 2025. That's why there's a chance of rebounding copper price. Yes, it has been recently continuously, consolidating the level. But however, I am expecting. We don't know. That's why I want to know the confirmation from the expertise. So that's why I request you to long-term opinion, not for 3-4 months time or 5-6 months time. I want to accumulate as and when it's falling. Maybe 230 to 242 is the support level.
Okay.
The technical thing. Based on the fundamentals,
okay,
chance of increase in the price. And also about re-entertainment, is there any chance of taking new?
I'm sorry, Sandesh. I'll just be able to take one query, and we'll stick to Hindustan Copper right now. Narendra, he's looking at a long-term view. He's hoping that the stock will see an upside in the next 3-4 months. Is that something that you endorse?
See, as already told, copper is a reflection of overall global GDP growth. Especially, it is more linked to cyclicality and the China factor. So until unless you see strong growth coming back globally, also in China, you won't see any prices firming up in the copper side, and hence the performance of the company would continue to follow that trajectory. So I don't see any firming up in China in next 2 to 3 months. Uh, 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 so I don't see any significant upside from here for the stock.
Okay, so we are also getting one more query from WhatsApp. Chalam is writing from Kurnool and he has bought 78 shares of Tata Motors at 944. So he's asking whether he should book loss or he should hold it. So Tata Motors has declined nearly 40% from all-time highs, and it is also dragging the Nifty Auto Index. So Ravi, I will come to you on this. How do you gauge Tata Motors' performance? Should the investor book loss for short term or stay invested?
See, the pain is over about to 680 levels. So I'll suggest at this point of time that you should wait your position and buy more about around to 720 or 680 levels. Don't cut your position because stock is now accumulating at support level. You may see again the target of 880 to 900 levels, but it will take time, about to 3 months or 6 months. So better you just hold your position and do some average.
Okay, so with that, we'll have to slip into a short break. Viewers, keep sending in your queries on WhatsApp and call in. We'll be right back for Ask Profit. Stay tuned to NDTV Profit.
We set you up for the day's trade. 30 calls before the markets open on NDTV Profit.
Jubilant Food above a 600 level on Friday.
Wipro can be first trade to buy
all commodities, but in that Vedanta looks good.
Our experts give you the top stock ideas to prepare you for the day.
ICICI Lombard stocks hit the first target.
It has given a very good momentum with good volume.
Don't miss the chance to make the right moves. Only on NDTV Profit, where winners are made before the bell rings.
Do you really know the company you invest in? What's the picture behind presentations and claims? Is the outlook as rosy as the company claims? Know Your Company, powered by NDTV Profits Research, shines a light on the biggest stock market movers. Know Your Company at 11:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, only on NDTV Profit.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter. The Wall Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters worldwide is now in the palm of your hands. Get ready to seize the day and maximize your financial potential. Stay ahead of the curve with all you need to know on NDTV Profit.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter. The Wall Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your...
Welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us on Ask Profit. We are continuing, of course, to take your calls live and to answer all your questions. We are joined by Narendra Solanki, the Head of Fundamental Research Investment Services, Anand Rathi Shares and Stockbrokers, joining us in on the fundamentals, and Dr. Ravi Singh, SVP Retail Research, Religare Broking, is also with us. Let's go straight off to a caller. Chidambaram is calling us, Chidambar, I beg your pardon, is calling us from Karnataka. Hi Chidambar, tell us what you'd like to know.
Hi, good evening, madam.
Good evening.
Madam, I have around 10,000 shares of Vodafone Idea. So I have bought around rupees 13 rupees 50 paisa. Now it's running at 7.5 rupees, madam. I mean, shall I keep it for long term or what should I do, madam?
Okay, so you bought it at 1350. Ravi, would you like to take this one? Vodafone Idea, not in such great position right now.
Yeah, you are rightly said that. If I'll say take exit, so I don't think so. He will manage accordingly. But point is that idea this point of time, I think there is a very in downward territory, and you may see the level of 5 rupees again. So my suggestion is don't invest in this type of stocks and this stock. You just try to exit at this level.
All right, we're also getting one more caller from Bengaluru. Hi, Soumya.
Hello.
Hi, Soumya. Please go ahead with your query.
Yeah, I am.
Soumya?
Yeah, you can hear me?
Yes, you're audible. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have around 100 stock of HAL, and when I bought it, it was around 4,936.
All right.
Currently, that price is around 4,229. So I just want to understand, the stock is quite volatile. I want to know if I have to buy or I could average this, or I should look at selling.
Soumya, when did you buy them?
Last, I think, I bought it and I sold it. I think 2 months back, I bought it again.
Okay. So, Soumya, Ravi, I'd like to come to you on this. Hindustan Aeronautics is emerging as a top defense sector stock. So, what is your take on it?
Clearly is in downtrend, but I can say that we are expecting some subsidy or some more upside with the expectation of budget. So I can say that there is a downside channel is limited, and you may again, if you want to invest, then you may wait for the 4,100 to 4,000 level, and you just at that point of time put the stop loss of 3,900 level, and you may see again 47 or 4,600 to 4,700 level. So better you do some averaging at this point of this level, and wait for the 47 or 48 levels. Once achieve the 47 or 48 level, then you just ask the profit and ask again.
Thank you for promoting our show. Okay, let's go across to Chandan joining in from New Delhi. Hi Chandan, how are you doing this evening? And please do tell us how we can help you.
Yeah, hi, good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Actually, I'm having Prakash Industries.
Okay.
2000 buying price is 170.5. And after the Fed outlook, this stock is continuously going downwards. And today it closed around 157.5. So now, considering the fact that stock belongs to steel industry and overall steel industry is not good because of Chinese pressure and everything. So I want to know my horizon is max 2 months, 3 months. So what should I do? I mean, should I keep on holding, or if it falls even more, should I add a bit more quantity with the expectation that in the next 2 months it might revive?
Well, you've done a fair bit of research and let's put that one to Narendra. Narendra, he's done a lot of research. He's thinking that, it's a short-term sort of a view that he wants, 3 months at the max. But how are you looking at this sector in overall and this stock in particular?
See, Prakash Industries is not under our coverage, so won't be able to comment in detail about the company. But yeah, overall in metal sector, we are more positive. Overall, we are neutral to positive with caution. Especially, we are looking after the companies which are operating as a more backward integrated play plus value-added play. So the companies like Jindal Steel and Power, Jindal Stainless, which these companies have their own mining as well as a lot of value-added products to their kitty. So we are positive on these and neutral on long and flat players. So this is the outlook of the sector, and overall volume growth would continue to remain positive for this sector because India has a huge demand and huge potential in terms of infrastructure expenditure. Government capex would continue to be there for the years to come. So volume growth would be continue to be positive for the overall sector for the long term.
Okay, Ravi, could you quickly help the viewer? He's looking at a short-term view of nearly about 3 months. Prakash Industries.
Ma'am, I don't love stock, but I love profit. So simple strategy, you just take exit at current level and buy at sale at this at current level. Sale is trading around 117. That stock is more future, and you may see upside potential about to 20%.
Okay, now a quick reminder for our viewers. Viewers, please don't forget to call us on the numbers on your screen. You can also reach out to us on WhatsApp. Both the numbers are flashing on your screens right now. Now we are getting a caller from Hyderabad. Hi, Vijay.
Good evening, madam.
Good evening. Please go ahead with your query.
I have 13 lakhs rupees in my hand, hard cash, madam.
Okay.
I want to invest this amount short-term view.
All
I
right.
want to 50% in the tech shares, 50% in pharma shares, madam.
Okay.
Tech shares, HCL Tech and Emphasis, which is the best one in technology shares? Sun Pharma and Cipla, which is the best one in pharma shares?
Vijay, I'm afraid that we can only be taking one query. So I'll take HCL Tech or Emphasis. I'll get a view on that.
I want to invest in that one. 50% I want to invest in pharma stocks also. 6.5 lakhs from that one, 6.5 lakhs from this one, madam.
All right. So Ravi, I'd come directly to you on this. He has a corpus of 30 lakh rupees. He wants to invest half of it in pharma and half of it in tech. And he's asking whether he should buy HCL Tech or Emphasis. So what is your take on it?
So I suggest, ma'am, you just divide in a 4-way, 30 lakh rupees. Put your investment in HCL is 25% and 25% in Emphasis, and remain. You should invest in pharma sector, Cipla and Sun Pharma. Both stocks have a potential to give return around to 20 to 25% from the current level. So you can invest. You can add your basket all 4 stocks.
And is that a view that you also subscribe to, Narendra, in these 2 spaces? Which are the ones that you would recommend?
See, as far as both the stocks, HCL Tech and Emphasis is concerned, we have hold on both the stocks. So the investor can continue to hold it if he has it. And if you want to ask me for a choice between the 2, I would go for Emphasis right now.
Okay, so it's a buy on Emphasis. Let's now go across to, I think Kamath is joining us from Bengaluru. Hi Kamath, can you hear me?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
Yes, please go ahead with what you'd like to know.
Madam, I have 2,000 Meghmani Organics at the rate of 105, and it has, from that level, it has fallen down to close to around 75 rupees or so. I wanted to buy more. Can I buy more, madam?
So you want to average it out, yeah. Let's take this one to Ravi quickly. Ravi, Meghmani is the stock that he's looking at.
Yeah, you can do averaging, but be precise that your average should be at least 20-25% at current level, and for prepare one again for the 70 levels. When it does the 70 level, you may see a very strong support, and again you can see is 95 to 90 level. Then you take a exit at that point of time.
All right, we are also getting one more caller from Himachal Pradesh. Hi, PS Pathania.
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. How's the weather there?
Very pleasant, very cool.
Very cool. Okay, so please go ahead with your query.
I'm having 1,000 shares of EIH Limited at the rate of 400.
Okay.
I want to know long-term and short-term view on this.
All right, and how many shares have you bought?
1,000.
1,000 shares at 400. All right. So first, I'd like to come to you, Narendra, on the long-term perspective on EIH Hotels.
See, overall, we are positive on the sector, especially hospitality sector. We are positive. So long term is very good for the sector. We are seeing a lot of capex happening in the sector. A lot of room additions are happening across the board for different companies. Even if you see the latest announcement by the big corporates who are targeting aggressive growth in the sector. So overall, the sector is poised to perform really well. And as far as stock is concerned, currently we don't have any specific recommendation on the said stock.
Ravi, if you could take us through EIH Hotels, how is it looking on the charts?
Yeah, chart is looking positive, and you may see the level of 460 to 480 levels. But I can say that Himachal or hotel industry is growing, so that's why you are buying this stock. So I book the profit around 480 levels.
Okay, let's go across to another caller, Srinivas, calling in from Hyderabad. Hi, Srinivas.
Hi, good evening to the team.
Yes, please tell us what we can help you with.
Yeah, I'm holding a Shaily Engineering Plastics, almost 325 shares at 1221 rupees average. So now the price is around at 1500. Can I book you profit, partial profit, or can I hold for some more time, around 3 to 6 months? What is the futuristic view on this?
So you bought it at around 1220 rupees?
Yes.
Okay. And you're looking for a long-term view, or you would like to hold the stock for a little longer?
Short-term and long-term. For 3 to 6 months is the short-term, and long-term 2 to 3 years.
Well, the stock's been performing really well, and let me go across to Ravi first. Ravi, Shaily Engineering. He bought it at 1220 rupees. The stock currently, I think, is at 1500. What's your sense?
Chart is looking attractive, but I can say that now the New Year time, and you just enjoy the holiday. So book the profit. That is the good strategy. And if you want to invest again, wait for the 1200 levels. You may see 1200 levels in next 1 month. Some profit booking you can see at this point, this level. So better you just book at current market price.
जो हाथ में आ गया वो लेके निकलो. That seems to be the view you are giving us, Ravi. Narendra, is that something that you also agree with?
See, we don't have active recommendation on the stock, so I would like to go with the technical view at this point in time.
Okay, so on that note, we are getting a caller from Nasik. Hi, Mahesh.
Hi, ma'am. Are you listening to me?
Yes, you're audible. Please go ahead with your query.
Okay, so I'm having about 1,000 shares for IndusInd Bank.
All right.
So in the short-term view and long-term view, what will be the take on? I purchased that at 1,300 rupees.
All right, and why did you go for IndusInd Bank, if I may ask?
Ma'am, because profitability, and at that time the it was, I think, not to go for top, but go for in between. So I chosen the Hindustan Bank.
All right. So Ravi, I'd like to come to you on this. How is IndusInd Bank looking on the charts? Because the stock has been not performing that well.
Yeah, ma'am, you are rightly said that the stock is continuous in a downward channel and downward trajectory, and you may see 900 around 850 to 800 levels. Better you just take exit, and always once you buy, put the stop loss at least, and whatever your target, 25% at least, whatever you have made a target to achieve and book the profit, that 25% is your stop loss at put that point of time, because now stock is major in downtrend. Better you just take exit and switch with the Bank of Baroda, and Bank of Baroda is trading 240 to 250 levels. You may buy more stocks and do some fruitful investment. So better you take exit for IndusInd Bank and buy Bank of Baroda.
All right, before we go to our next caller, Narendra, do you have any recommendations in the banking space?
Yeah, definitely. See, first of all, we are at the cusp of interest rate cycle turning. So from rising rates to stable rates, and now we are at the cusp of seeing decline in the interest rate. So this is a crucial time for the financial sector, wherein a lot of moving parts starts to change. So right now, since we are approaching a rate cut cycle, so we are focusing more on large banks who are capable to ride through this declining interest rate environment. And our favorites are ICICI Bank, Axis Bank, and in PSU, SBI.
Okay, ICICI Access is a buy from you. Let me go across to Deepak on the phone line. Hi, Deepak.
Hi, hello.
Yes, please tell us.
So actually, I want to have a query that I am having a share of Adani Ports, and I'm holding it since it's like only I've got two, but I just wanted to. It is at I bought it around 1532, and now currently it is trading at 1243. So I was having query whether I should buy more or what should I hold it.
All right, let's take your question to the experts who are with us right now. Would you like to take this one, Ravi? Adani Ports?
Yeah, definitely. Earlier I told you that Adani Power, Adani Wilmar, and Adani Port are in more volatile stocks, but they have a confidence to give positive return to investor. And right now is trading 1243 levels. You buy at 1500 levels, but don't panic. You just add at 1150 to 1200 level, put the stop loss of 1000 rupees. You may see again 15 to 1600 level, but it will take time. Next 3 months you get that level, so you just book the profit that point of time.
Viewer discretion. NDTV is a subsidiary of AMG Media Networks Limited. It is an Adani Group company.
Now we are getting a caller from Hyderabad. Hi, Sabyasachi. Sabyasachi, are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Actually, I am holding 70 shares of Graphite India, bought at a price of 662 nearly 3 years ago.
Okay.
But the stock has not given me any returns for last 3 years.
Yes.
So I just want to understand the short-term and long-term outlook.
All right. Firstly, I'd like to say that it's a
Whether
very...
I should hold it or sell it.
Okay. Your name is very interesting. But Ravi, coming to you on this, Graphite India has not been performing that well. Even this last 6 months performance has not been that great. So what do you recommend to our investor?
From higher level, we may see more correction, but yeah, 520 or 530 levels is a strong support level. So I can say that put the stop loss of 530 and 520 levels. If closing below that level, then you should take exit. Otherwise, just hold and wait for the level of 580 to 600. And again, I can say that once achieve the level of 580 or 600 level, you just ask the profit again.
All right, let's take up some WhatsApp queries very quickly before we run out of time on the show. First one coming in from Bengaluru. Anil is asking us for a one-year outlook on Union Bank. I think we'll go across for this one to Narendra. Narendra, a broad outlook on Union Bank.
Okay, but currently we have a buy rating, so you can continue to hold. To see the results, the strong non-interest income, the income was very strong and the performance was very decent, and the improvement in the overall profitability profile of the bank has been promising. So you can continue to hold the bank. Currently, we have a target of around 142 rupees.
Very quickly, another WhatsApp call, message that we've got is from Ravindra from Hyderabad, future consumer. He's holding 5,000 shares at 4 rupees a piece. He wants to know, should he exit? Of course, this is a penny stock. We'd like to just tell our viewers we don't really focus on penny stocks. But nevertheless, now that you've written in to us, let's get Ravi to answer this one quickly.
Ma'am, I can say that don't become a promoter or be a investor, so do exit. This is my point, my view, but don't invest. Yeah, you are rightly said that don't invest this type of stocks.
Right. We're also getting one more caller from Chennai. Hi, Rao.
Yeah, hi, madam.
Please go ahead with your query.
Yeah, I have a query regarding Lokesh machine. I'm holding 100 share at 345.
All right.
And I can see that operating profit is also an uptrend, and the company is having an order book of 400 crores, and it is in a different sector, considering it is a boom sector. I want to just know the views, like if within 1 year or 2 year horizon.
All right, so you've done a fair share of research there. Ravi, how is Lokesh machine looking on the charts right now?
Yeah, it's consolidating. That's why we may see some profit booking. But yeah, a stock is good. Fundamental is rightly said that. So my point is that on technical front, you can just add on at 315 to 310 level with the stop loss of 300, and next target would be again 350 levels. So put this strategy and make more profit.
Okay, quickly to another WhatsApp query. Sai has written to us from Bengaluru. The stock that he wants to know about is Uno Minda. 100 shares at 1,080 is what he bought it at. He's in loss currently. Let's actually take a broader view. First on this one from Narendra. Narendra, what's your sense on this? Now, Uno Minda, of course, has been consolidating in a 300-point range for the last 6 months. What are the fundamentals that you would be evaluating?
I think the Q2 results were decent, and overall we have a positive view on the company, and the investor can continue to hold the stock. And overall, if you see the auto ancillaries space, we are positive on auto ancillaries as well as a sector. And the key drivers which we see ahead are the import substitution, regulatory changes, and the disruption by EV. Positive disruption impact of EVs coming into the play. So overall, you can continue to hold the stock.
Okay, we're also getting one more caller from Chennai. Hi, Subramanya.
Hi, madam. I have 3 minutes. The Power Finance Corporation at 482. What is short-term outlook?
Subramanyam, I'm afraid you're not audible. Could you just repeat once again?
I have Power Finance Corporation at 300 shares at rate of 487.
All right.
This is short-term outlook, madam.
Okay, short-term outlook. Ravi, if you could take that one, please.
Yeah, PFC is in a strong hand, and there is a strong upside movement we may see in next couple of months. So you just hold your position for the target of 520 to 530 levels, but put the stop loss around 440 levels. So stock is in an upward channel, so you just hold your position.
All right. Now let's take a WhatsApp query. Sumit is writing to us from Kolkata. He's holding 35 shares of Dabur at 530.74 rupees. Now I can see that Dabur has plummeted almost 15% in the last 6 months. Narendra, I'd come to you on this. How are the fundamentals of Dabur looking like?
Overall, if you see the FMCG sector, this latest quarter has disappointed in terms of urban consumption, especially. while we are seeing that rural consumption is gradually picking up, earlier the case was completely opposite, wherein rural was not performing and urban was going strong. But since the inflation has taken toll on urban, so urban side we have been seeing sluggish growth. So I think there is one more quarter of sluggishness which might be there, but I think overall the FMCG sector would continue, would recover out of it, and again we would be seeing a good growth reported by these companies. So investor can continue to hold the Dabur for the long term.
All right, gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us this evening on Ask Profit. I'm afraid we are running completely out of time, but both of you, thank you very much for taking out the time to advise our viewers who've been joining in this evening. Well, that's all we have time for.
Viewers, that's all the time we had on this Ask Profit today, but please keep sending in your queries as we will surely take them in our next show. Till then, keep watching NDTV Profit.
Do you really know the company you invest in? What's the picture behind presentations and claims? Is the outlook as rosy as the company claims? Know your company, powered by NDTV Profits Research, shines a light on the biggest stock market movers. Know your company at 11:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, only on NDTV Profit.
We set you up for the day's trade. 30 calls before the markets open on NDTV Profit.
Jubilant Food above a 600 level on Friday.
Wipro can be first trade to buy all commodities, but in that Vedanta looks good.
Our experts give you the top stock ideas to prepare you for the day.
ICICI Lombard stocks hit the first target.
It has given a very good momentum with good volume.
Don't miss the chance to make the right moves. Only on NDTV Profit, where winners are made before the bell rings.
When the whole day passes like a blur, the news just whizzes past, and you're trying to stay informed. It is our job to bring you news that truly matters. At Profit 360, we cut through the clutter, the Wall Street deals, finance and policy news that could shape your tomorrow. The newsmakers, the trendsetters, and the innovators. In 30 minutes, we've got you covered. So stay ahead, stay informed, and stay profitable with Profit 360.
Headlines you start your day with. What matters worldwide is now in the palm of your hands. Get ready to seize the day and maximize your financial potential. Stay ahead of the curve